Hello, my guy. Today we are proceeding solving our mathematics. Remember, we are working on the quadratic expressions, and more especially, we are factorizing the quadratic expressions. So, for today, we are just proceeding. So, I have brought you this question. Yeah, so here is our today's question. Says factorize completely 3x squared plus 5xy minus 2y squared. So if you look at this question has got two different variables. So it is having x and it is also having y. So there are two different variables, and these two variables, they are all squared. So this is not a big deal. So let's get started. As usual, the first step is to multiply the first term and the last term so that we get what we call a product. And it is the product which will give us the factors. And those factors, when we add them, they should be able to give us the middle term, which is known as the sum. When we do that, that means we are done. So here we go. 3x squared plus 5xy minus 2y squared. If we multiply 2y squared, negative 2y squared multiplied by 3x squared, we are going to get negative 6x squared y squared. So our duty now is to get the factors of this product. So the factors of this product, there are many of them, but we are targeting the factors which, when we add them, they are all going to be able to give us this middle term. So generally, we can have the factors as 1 is a factor of 6, 2 is a factor of 6, 3 is also a factor of 6. Now, if we can have 2 and 2 and 3. So if we might have 2 and 3. Now we can say 3 and multiply by 2. Now, if we multiply these two, we'll be able to get 6. We'll get this one. But the primary idea is this product, this sum is positive and the product is negative. Now, if you look at these two factors, they are all having positive signs. Therefore, we are supposed to choose one to bear a negative sign. If we multiply negative 3 multiplied by 2, we're going to be able to get negative 6. Therefore, it has satisfied the product, our product. But the tricky part is where to get this this sum, because our sum here is negative, is positive. So when you add negative 3 plus 2, we cannot get to positive 5. Therefore, the only working products factors here is 1 and 6. But 1 should be negative. Say that when we say negative 1 plus 6, we will be able to get positive 5. So our products, our product, it has given us the factors negative 1 and negative and positive 6. So we are going to follow this one. Remember, we are going to do this one separately, not where you are solving your question. So here we go. 3x squared plus, now we are bringing in our factors here. We are replacing our factors with this middle term. So it is going to be 6. But our product is bearing the variables x squared and y squared. Therefore, we are also going to include these variables in the factors here. So there we go. We are going to say 6xy minus the variables again x, y. Remember, 1 is always invisible. So here we go. We say minus 2y squared. Here we have reached this point. We have replaced the middle term with the factors we have got from our product. So reaching this point, the next step is to group these two, this expression in two groups. So we are going to group them using the blankets. Now, we are going to factorize the first group on its own. Then we go to this next group. Now, to factorize, you are going to check the common factors. When we are saying factorize, it simply means find the factors. So here we are going to check what are the factors here. You will notice that 3 can go here and 3 can also go here, and x is also common here. You see, x is available here and x is available. The only part which is not common is only y. This variable y is not common to both parts here. So we are going to say 3x, open blanket. If you look closely here, we are having x squared. So we have only taken one x out here. Therefore, we are remaining with the other x here. So we put x here. Plus, if you take this part to go into 6xy, you will notice that this one goes here twice. So it is 2. And there is another variable which is not found here. Then we put y here, this variable. So if you multiply 3x with what with the contents in the blanket, you will be able to get back to this group. Then you come to this side. Then you continue with your negative sign here. Then you also check what is common inside here. You'll notice that y is common to both parts. So you are going to put y outside and open the blanket. Then you say x, which is not common, and you come here. Now, with bearing in mind that we want to balance, say that when we multiply what is contained in the blanket with what is outside the blanket with its factor, we should be able to get back here. So you notice that our factor which is outside is bearing a negative sign. Therefore here, for us to maintain a negative sign here, we are supposed to put positive here. Say that when we say negative multiplied by positive, the answer is always negative. So that's why we change the sign here. We put it negative, positive, because we have negative outside here. So we put 2 here, and the y, because there are 2 y's here, y is squared. Now we have removed one y which is appearing outside here. We remain with another y. Then we close the blanket, so that when we multiply negative y multiplied by positive 2y, we'll be able to get negative 2y squared. So the way we have done it, you will notice that these 2 blankets, they are containing a same item. So we are having those who are appearing outside the blanket, they should have their own group. So it will be 3x minus y. Then we just pick one because it's just the same. Then we put x plus 2y, and we close the blanket. Reaching this point, then we have factorized completely.